Hello, and welcome. This is Julie with the Julie Design, and today we're starting a new journal project. I know, right? It's Wednesday, it's hump day, we're at the, starting the day of our last day of the, not the last day, like the last day of that, I gotta get through it, and then it's all downhill from here, right? Yay! So we finished the Cozy Winter Folio. If you haven't watched, you can go look for the playlist here. I will put it up in this top corner, even right up here. Usually it'll come across as a little bar right up here in the corner, and it'll let you know what, it'll click you back to an old set of whatever we're working on. So I will put something that says I can't even click, but I will put something up here that says Cozy Winter Playlist right there, and you can go back and look at that series if it interests you, but I did sell the folio bundle. I'm really appreciative of everybody who watched, liked, loved, commented, followed it on Instagram, followed it on Facebook, followed it here, and that someone did take a liking to it and wanted to take it home and make it part of their collection. So I really do appreciate that. Hopefully it went out in one piece. I got to go check when I'm done filming here to make sure it got picked up like it was supposed to. The post office is getting crazy, people, especially my little post office. We're a city of 40,000 in-house and 60 plus thousand people county-wise, but oh my goodness, I hope you're all doing really, really well. I've got this pretty much preset ready to go. I've tried this a few times and realized, okay, I got to find a purpose. I got to find a direction on this. Otherwise, no one's going to want to watch, and I don't need that. We are trying to stick to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos, and so far so good. And I'm going to hopefully get some stuff pre-done so I can show it during the break. But yeah, we do have from Christmas till, in my case, before to the 8th of January where I might not have any videos. Maybe I'll try to post shorts or little posts. But, I'm with my kids and we literally don't have time to do much because all of a sudden it's Christmas once they get off break. And then it's after the fact, which is really weird. So we'll see. So today I am playing with something that's not mine for once. Lately I've been doing other people's kits like Amy's and Amy Crafty Cat or Shabby Dabby Duda, Tina, and I've been doing those 2-page journal spreads. The huge 10 by 12 pieces of paper. They're in a drawing book, and we do the 2-page spreads with all these pretty flip outs and stuff. And so I came across, I've been watching, I should say, Ink and Page Journal Company, and she comes across my Instagram all the time. And I love watching her videos come by, her reels that show off all her work. And I saw the Snowflake kit. Now, this is my favorite. I love purple. I love snowflakes. Or this time of year, I love blue and snowflakes. And the fact there was so much purple in it and periwinkle. And I was just like, oh my gosh, how can I not purchase this? I couldn't even come close to making something this gorgeous. So I went and grabbed it. And when you read the description and the pages, she has pages. And then she suggests that you print the toppers and you use them as sort of toppers. And then she gives you things like artisan trading cards, which we're going to use for the areas that I don't want to cover everything up as a mini topper. She gives you rounds that are gorgeous, or 2-inch rounds. So make sure you do actual print, not fit to print, so they'll fit in. Your 2-inch circle punch will not have any whites around it. She does gorgeous snowflakes, which that's going to be fun to decorate up on top, over, whatever. She has sayings, she has tags, she has cards, she has a bunch of different things. I only printed up a few things to help start decorating. I didn't go overboard. Now, I did realize these were a little big, though, for decorating. There's a few that are small, but the rest are good size, which I think later as I'm going along, these are going to make great pockets and belly bands down the middle of pages to tuck things into. So these things are going to be more like our usual journal card or tag ephemera. And then I had to print something else up earlier, and so I went and made smaller versions to do decorating with. So this is great for decor, great for like bigger pieces to help tuck things into. I personally did the pages fit to print, so that I had plenty of room to maneuver and get the deckled edges. As you can see, I did a deckled edge, and she has a medium to dark bluish gray out here, a light gray, and then the deckled edge page. So I just utilized that. In some places you can't see any of the dark color or very little, and you just see the light gray before you get to that. My toppers I kept nice and clean. I'm tempted to round them, but I think where we want really, really soft, I might do that. If I want that harder dimension, I'm going to leave them be, because I don't think a lot of those taggies that I was just showing, because of the way they're bordered, I can't really, just slight round, so I could probably continue to round, but I hate losing all that lovely shadowy edges. So this would be a good place to round them. If I was going to round anything, the topper would be a good place to round them. So anyway, I did these fit to print so that I had the room to deco off the white and give some play. The backings, on the other hand, I did do actual print work and let my printer decide where the white border was. And luckily, it was beyond what the front was. So my printer's tricky, so I want to always make sure that my back may print a little bit bigger than my front, so that when I cut off the white off the front, there is no white on the back. So she has 6 or 7 of these page sets. She has 5 or 6 background pages. I think I would use 3 background pages though. I printed all but 1 set of pages, and I think I did the same thing with the toppers. I think I did about everything, and I have 1 set that I did print that I'm not using yet. Doesn't mean I won't use it later. This was a little bit more blue and yellowy gold. I love them, and right now everything's been about snowflakes and deer right now for me personally, but I wanted to stick mostly just to a little bit of floral, the stars and the snowflakes for this round. So I'm sort of nitpicky about what I'm using of her kit in here. I ended up with 6 pages done. And I was trying to debate on how to decipher where to put these. Now I do need, eco dyed paper if I want to make this a December daily, or even a writable journal. I thought at first maybe just making it a lookbook where it was just all super decorated and nothing else. And I may still do that. She has other pieces, tags and cards and stuff that I may just continue to layer up on these pages, but I want the maneuvering room to either do that and make it just a gorgeous lookbook and a really pretty hardcover, or to be able to put the eco dye paper in here. A girlfriend of mine, handcrafted by Just Gigi, she does some gorgeous tea dyed or eco dyed, and she sometimes will do blueberry, and it'll be like really gray and pale purple on the ends to blue, a little bit of both. And I may have her do some of those for me. And we'll put them in here so that I can put 2 or 3 eco-dyed pages in each one of these sets. And I may get a minimum of 8 pages per set times 3. That's 24 pages. We've got blanks. We could have pockets in here with large cards in there, stuff like that. So I do have some leniency with that. So I thought today, I don't really get to see me do much, but all I did was, she has a gray section down the middle. I just sort of scored what I thought was somewhat center, just to make sure I didn't accidentally fold this to where all of a sudden I had that crease off to one side or the other. I scored it, folded it, and then sort of personally deckled down each side the way I felt it looked best. And then, of course, evenly deckled down the top and bottom, because those will match. Plus, it keeps the sides a little different when you deckle each one. You flip it over and deckle the other one. You don't get the exact same cookie cutter all the way down, and then your pages look like you literally just did a mass deco cut, and that's no fun. Well, that's no fun. That's not even cute. I even have one page that's actually a whole lot wider than the rest, and I don't know how. I'm like, okay, I didn't cut off enough of the dark color. See, here you can see a lot more of the darker color, and no clue how or why. But, whatever works. I'm good. So what I did was I put one of the more generic pages on the outside, matched the background pages side by side, and then I put a pretty in the middle. But she has 2 or 3 pages where it's really pretty on one side, and I personally would not want to cover that up. No. So this side will be covered, and we're going to take one of those artisan cards and we're going to put it in the corner here. So we'll decorate below, we'll put the card here, and then a flat here with another decor. So these will definitely have decoration. This will have a topper, maybe not as elaborate, but it will have a topper and another layer. Okay, so I'll have 2 toppers minimum, maybe a third one. I guess we'd have 1, 2, and a topper, 3, and then a smaller version of the toppers and decor on this one. So that is the tentative plan for these guys. Okay, so yeah, these are here. I'll show you this is just, and that really is, look at that. It looks like 2 separate pages. Like there's that one and there's that one, but it is a gorgeous blend from left to right. So I love how that does continue the page on. And then there's this one. It's definitely brighter, but I love it. It's pretty. I think that one is... This one I have upside down, I think, because I wanted the purple on the front. So that one you can't really tell if it's upside down or right side up. So that one's it's good. So these two don't quite blend like everything else. That's definitely upside down, so we can't do that. Okay. So we're going to do 3 signatures, and then my goal is to find myself another one of these hardback books. I just take out the middle book. I just take the book out. Who cares? I have more book pages than I know what to do with, which is great. One of these days I'm just going to have to start tea dyeing them and whatever, and then start selling them off as book pages. They're not antique, they're not fun, but they're just cheap and they're easy. They're great to use, you know, in the background somewhere if I need to do a, you know, something. Like when I do it to here, like this was easy. This was fun because you can't really read it. Can read it on the back, but at some point I'm gluing it down. So book pages like this are just great for something to glue down to, and you really can't see it, and you don't really know what it's all about, and it lets you, you know, put a cool pocket idea. And right now it's sitting loose because I don't know exactly where I want to use it. This is my grief book, as I call it, my little, which has been pretty quiet. I haven't written in a while. I'm like, I know we're getting sidetracked. Let's see, when's the last time I wrote anything? Thanksgiving break. So the 17th or 26th, I did a quick little uppity thingy. So we'll see. Did I write it beforehand? Oh, just before Thanksgiving week or the beginning of it, I did, oh yeah, okay. Start out with his birthday. So it's more like starting out with his birthday and what I foresee Thanksgiving to be. Which, you know, I wrote a little bit in our Thanksgiving journal, and then, of course, I've been writing in my December daily. So I probably won't write much in there. I'll probably start new with the new year and see how that goes. But anyway, that one, and then last year's December daily was in a white covered book. And that was great because I could really, you know, distress and make the white, red, and green thing stick out. So definitely feel like I need to find another hardback book, cheap, easy Dollar Tree thing, and rip the middle out, cover up the inside the way I need it. And this three little 24 plus page signature type deal will look really nice in it with the 3. I think I can get all 3 signatures in it because I'm only putting 8 pages of, like 8 writing pages of eco dyed in it, plus the little decor piece. I think you know, that's 24 writing pages plus excess. So I think it'd be a nice fit. It's probably I would love this to be my December daily for next year. What do you think? I mean, it'd be a gorgeous winter book since it'll be my daughter's like 18th birthday, and it'll be her last Christmas. So, okay, so what I want to do today is pick out what we want to put on each page, and I'm feeling like I don't want to go too matchy-matchy. I want it to stick out a little bit. My instinct is to match it up, which I started doing that. I looked at it and went, what do we want to do? But I don't want our topper also to blend right in, like, oh, that's no fun. So my first thought was to do this on this one. Man, can we go? Because it definitely sticks out, right? There's a little bit more yellow and creams to this. It's still gorgeous snowflake, and you know, they both have their own emphasis. Where, like, that's not a huge thing. I could really change it up and make it like a flower to that. Or if I wanted a little bit of similar coloring, I could do that, right? I almost, though, on one of these sets, like we have the 2 flowers, right? We have 2 flowers and we have 2 stars. We have a couple snowflakes. I'm wondering, I don't have enough. Oh no. Okay, so those are 2 light colored, because each one of these has a inside and outside and then 1 inside, right? But I don't have enough. It leaves me only 1, 2. Yeah, I don't have enough. Eek. So, hold on, let me think. Gasp. Oh no. Alright, so I'm trying to decide, do I have my outer ones, like these guys, sort of match the inside? So, like, let's see. This one, I'm thinking about, and they're opposite of the background. We were just talking about the amount of toppers, right? So we could go outside, and then have something on the inside. And then these are both the larger snowflakes for similar color, which I like with this one maybe. Definitely opposite. And like, we could do that on front and back. Paper clips, people, here we go. We're getting ready for paper clips. Paper clips everywhere. because we have to decide, and you want to feel comfortable when you're done with this. You don't want to second guess yourself. You don't want to, I don't, personally, I can't. I'm always afraid I'm going to do something and then later regret it because I didn't think it through, and then later go, that would have looked so much better on that one, or that would have looked so much better on that one. Now this is my purple front, so I'm wondering if it should be more that. My purple front's definitely going blue, and see, that's where I want to go. Nope, that should go on that one. But then sometimes you just have to suck it up and go, nope. I think we're going to be okay. There's more blue on the inside, so that's where it sort of lays out. Right? And the thing is, I do come up one short for the topper on the inside. I do have two to the side here, and maybe the reindeer won't be so bad. Especially with this one being blue and yellow. I take the reindeer and put it in here. Or this is the one where I have two toppers, or two mini toppers, right? Maybe I do like these two, or this and this, or something where I can have two sets of smaller cards in here with more decor. Like this one could be the middle signature, and we can really push this out. So maybe we'll do that, because I'm short one, and I don't, even though that is the blue and whatever on the outside, I'm going to put that one in there. I could do that one. These, I could do a couple of things that indicate a similar feel. We are thinking flowers on this one, since it feels like more of a flower than more branches and flowers here. So I'm loving that idea. And those are okay. All right, let's see. We are doing our thinking hats today. I won't go, and this won't be a very long one because we are in the thinking process. We'll try to put one of these things together in some fashion, so you sort of see, and then later we'll just work on it. And definitely into January we can work on this a little bit, because it's a winter kit, not so much a Christmas kit. Now these two are definitely inside ones, and if that one's going to have that, then let's see what's in here. So I'm thinking we are going to sort of keep it matchy-matchy. I wish I could do that one upside down. Let's see if this one goes here, and this one really does look pretty with those. So let's see what it looks like on the inside. Definitely lighter, but it's actually darker than the thing, so that would work. And there's that gorgeous border on the bottom, so like we can overlap it. Can't really go across the top of it, but like we could make sure it sort of sits inside it. Okay. All right, so all three sections have a topper in the front and the back. Has a topper in the middle. I'm calling them toppers because I think that's how she used them, and that's what they feel like, about the size of a page topper. This one has, front and back snowflakes. Really pale, really light, really cool. Makes this pop more because that's lighter. And we have one on the inside, a little matchy-matchy, but this is it is a gorgeous page. It's one of my favorites. So that does look really nice with it. And then all we're going to do is put a snowflake topper saying something in these corners where, we can't put another top. We could put another topper, but I can't by them, You saw me. I did my tags where I had just pattern paper on the inside. I couldn't get myself to glue it down to cover it up. I had to make it turn it into an open notepad pocket thing. Couldn't help myself. Okay. So what I'm thinking then, I like the Christmas tree. I love the wreath. We could go lighter over here. I wish I could find a way to tuck it, like make it look like it's tucked, but I had to do another one of these pages and figure out how to roughly cut this out and overlap it, which is possible too. Depends how three-dimensional I want to get with this one. Let's do some cutting. So how are we all? I just realized as of today we are 12 days away from Christmas. It is the 12th. If you don't count Christmas Day, because that is the day of, right? You count today and you don't count Christmas. We are 12 days away from Christmas. That is absolutely insane. For a slightly longer season, by 2 days, because Thanksgiving was on the 23rd, it has gone by so fast. I don't even know. Like, the weeks have flown by, trying to keep on top of, 3 videos a day, and reels and shorts and kids and shopping, and which I haven't really gone out and shop much. I did finally shop at the beginning of the week. I did that on Monday. I went out to do some stocking stuffer stuff. I really didn't think to buy anything else for the kids. We've been doing the same old thing for years, you know, 10, 11 years. Well, 11, I guess. And stocking stuffers and cozy pants and shirts and tops and PJs and sleepers and socks and I don't know, the same stuff over and over, and they sort of just been, they've all been collecting it. So do I either do it where it's definitely different from the norm and we layer it up, or do we go matchy-matchy where it feels like we need more? I love those, but I think those will be there's going to be more my personal. Let's see. These are the 2 pages. I think we're going to use a lot of our fussy cuts and we're going to use a lot of our pieces to layer these. And being that it'll be the center signature, which I'll make a note here in a second, it is the center signature. Well, that seems really hard to say. That we're going to have a little bit more decor in the middle, and we may use some foam pieces for it. So, I don't know if we have a first or a second here going on. Piece of pen and paper. So, we will make this the second signature. That way I don't forget what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, right? And then I think we'll make this the third one because it is a little lighter and back. Oh, that's my favorite one. Not my favorite front, but my favorite. Maybe that'll be my front one. Maybe my first one. Make that the first signature. You can't see me right. I'm just doing my hot. It's like we are down to that hot pink. The hot pink note, sticky notes, and the paper clips. That's the stage we're in right now. Hee hee hee. Right? That's the stage we're in right now. It was prepping my December daily and making sure these were all ready to go, and then my daughter came home not feeling all that peachy, so I was keeping an eye on her, and so we were on the couch, so it was like, okay, well, I had a slow start, and then I started this and it didn't go as I planned, and sorry. So I like the fact there's these 2. I definitely feel we should layer up with some sayings and snowflakes for sure. I just don't know whether we should use the big ones or the little ones. And circles. Oh, we have snowflake circles, which are great, and sayings. So probably a combination of all 3 to 4. And we're supposed to do things in 3s. But I feel like it should be a saying over the little card with a circle and a snowflake in front and behind it. So we definitely do have to do some fussy cutting. Okay. Well, shoot. Not as ready as I'm not as prepared as I thought. I always think I can do this, and I'm like, I don't want to waste all my time with you guys, like doing all the fussy cut stuff. And I could pause it, I could, and try to come back, but always someone calls, and so that messes it up. So, okay, well, you know what? We are today just giving it a quick down and dirty, easy. We are going to just show that, you know, we got started on a gorgeous idea. We're going to do a lot of layering on already very gorgeous pages, and we're going to make 3 signatures for a potential journal, whether you use it as a December daily, whether I use it as a December daily, or whether I just use it as a everyday journal in the winter. But this will be our new little project. We'll work on it a little bit next week, and then I'll probably show off during Christmas. You know, we'll try to either do shorts or we'll do, I don't know what we're going to do. Haven't really decided yet. I know I have one video to show you guys during Christmas, or after Christmas. I have a present from my friend, and so I wanted to show you, I wanted to flip through it when I was done with it, and show you guys, so that after I give it to her, I can post that photo, that video of a flip through of it. So that's great, because I couldn't do it on camera. I didn't want her to see every little thing. So we'll come back to this next week, on Monday. This Friday is a December daily project. So this will be Monday. I don't know what we'll do yet on Wednesday. Friday then the following Friday will be just before Christmas. So we'll do a last minute December daily, you know, project. Something could go into December daily or is in my December daily, depending on how we look at it, and keep that going. So we're getting there. So we'll make it short and sweet today, so it's a little longer on Friday. And we'll definitely return to this on Monday when I have everything fussy cut out and we can sit here and start inking and distressing and layering and gluing, and we can sort of start working on that. And I'll look to see what laces I think might work really pretty with these guys, and we might actually want to get some lace under these edges. I think for some of the fronts of our deals, I think some, my camera, nope, that we do put some lace under the edges of these journal cards. I think it'd be really pretty. We, especially the front one, maybe we do round the corners, we put some lace underneath it, things like that. I think we definitely need to do, and so we'll work on bits and pieces of that, and I'll make sure I'm a little more prepped and ready to go. So thank you all for joining me and watching me as we decide how we're going about our newest project. I really appreciate it for the quick watch midweek. And please come back on Friday as we do. I will have, I promise, a more prepared Friday daily, December daily project, and an update on my December daily, and we will go from there. So thank you all for joining, and love you all. We'll talk real soon. Bye-bye.